back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then welcome. I'm so glad you found your way here. I pray that you find something here that is worth staying. So you know what? I'm sure you will find something here that is worth staying. So go ahead, follow, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. And matter of fact, share the video, share it. That's gonna help my audience to grow. That's gonna help my messages to get out there even further than right here with you. So I would be greatly appreciative if you went ahead and shared and subscribed. Like I said, all that good stuff. Anywho, let's jump into it. So the last time I talked, I gave y'all a big ugly cry. But you know what? I'm not even gonna apologize for it at all, because it was time for that cry. No lie. It was time for that to be released. And after that, the rest of the day, I felt so light. I felt so free, and just glad to just get that talk off of me. Excuse me. I needed that little just moment to just kind of release some things, and I'm glad I was able to share that with you all, that vulnerable moment with you guys. So I'm here to just kind of piggyback off of that conversation and talk to you all about what it looks like to be disciplined in my intentions, or with my intentions. I want to talk about what that means for me. So I won't go crazy with, just rambling, and I'm sure I'm still going to ramble just a little bit. I have my notes here. So first and foremost, let's kind of dive into some notes that I made here before I jump into my list. And basically, when I say being disciplined with my intentions, I'm basically saying whatever I've set my mind to do, I need to do it. Whatever intentions I have set for myself, like, I need to stick to it. No matter what season I'm in, no matter what life is looking like I need to stick to these intentions that I put in place, these things that I put in place, in my mind, just for myself, whether it be maybe for myself personally, for my family, for my home or whatnot, just whatever it is, those intentions that I have set, I need to stick to it. Life is gonna life. We are all gonna have those days where we literally, we probably can't just do what it is that we, set our minds and intentions out to do. But, for the most part, I think we have those days where it's just, I don't feel like it, or I'm not feeling it, or life is not going my way, or this day is not going my way. So I'm not gonna do it today, basically. And so, life will pass you by. If you continue to have that attitude, life will pass you by, and you will never get to what it is that you set your intentions to do. So when I say being disciplined in that area of my life, is basically doing it. If I've set this out to do, then I'm going to do it. No matter what's in my way, that I can control, or some stuff you just can't control, but to the best of my ability, I'm going to do what I've set my mind out to do. So that's what I mean by being disciplined within my intentions. I am learning not to wait until things get better, or until I feel better, or until life stops lifing. Like, I'm learning that no matter what it looks like to put my best foot forward and to make an effort to do what it is that I said I wanted to do, or that I was going to do. And so, like I said, things are always gonna come up. Life is just gonna be life, The children are gonna be around. Things are gonna happen. And we've just gotta put that best foot forward and do our best to continue to show up no matter what life is looking like, basically, or what you're feeling like, or, we've got to do our best to show up. So I'm learning not to wait. And one example I can give is working out. working out. This summer, like I said in my last video, it was a tad bit difficult. Of course, I'm at home with both kids. It was a tad bit difficult. And it wasn't horrible. It was just a lot, you know. You dealing with two kids at one time. Excuse me, I'm a matcha girl now. Whew. Yeah. I'm a matcha girl. I love it. But yeah, it wasn't horrible, but okay, you know, it was testy. And I just made up my mind that I'm not gonna work out until the kids grow up, basically. Like, you know what? It's just certain things I'm not gonna be able to do until they grow up. Now, that might be somewhat true. Like, I'm not just gonna be able to be out all willy-nilly all times, you know, just get up and go all the time. But it's certain, I mean, I am in a season where it is certain things I won't just be able to do freely, you know, as much as I used to do without kids. And so, you know, right now I'm in the season of where it's certain things around the house I can't do without two kids on me. Or, you know, so working out was one of those things. And I had gotten so tired where I really wasn't waking up early in the mornings to really do anything, because I'm just like, look, I'm gonna get as much sleep as I want to, or as I feel like I need. And yeah, I just put working out on the back burner. And before I gave y'all the ugly cry, I made up my mind that, look, no, we're not finna do this. If I work out and y'all both in my space and crawling and pulling on me, that's what it's gonna have to be. Because I'm not finna get big and disgusting until y'all grow up. Like, no, baby, we have got to lose some of this weight. Like, it's no reason some of this weight is still here after KJ. Life happens, but still, I could contribute, you know, this weight could leave. And so I made up in my mind that I was not gonna wait anymore until the kids grew up to work out. And I decided to work out, and I am now seeing the benefits of it, y'all. I can fit in my jeans, my pre-pregnancy jeans before KJ, and they fit loose. They are loose. I got room. I ain't gotta unbutton them when I sit down. So yes, that is a win-win for me. Yeah, it was just, I've just decided not to put my life on pause until things, you know, get better. And then I'm gonna jump back in, get back in my routine. No, I'm not gonna do that no more. It's a no. We're not doing that. Okay, so next point. Sometimes we have to move while life looks chaotic. Going back to my last point, like, we cannot put our lives on pause until things look better, or until things feel better. We have got to move and do while it looks ugly. You know, we all have an ugly season, and we got to still just kind of move. We cannot sit in the ugly season and wait on it to pass by. Like, no, a step is a step is a step. So whether either you make a step or you don't make a step. So if you're in an ugly season, or if you're in a pit, or if you're in a muddy spot, still make the effort to make a step. You are moving forward if you make a step. If you don't make a step, you just sitting in it. So no matter what life looks like if we've got to make up in our minds that whatever this season is looking like for us, that we've got to make some type of move. We got to make some type of steps. So yes, and I like to say faith in it. You know, we gonna faith it until we make it. You know, not fake it, but we gonna faith it until we make it. Like, I'm making this step in faith. I'm doing this in faith. I'm doing this, you know, I'm working by faith. And I have a favorite passage. It's James 2:14 through 26, I believe. And it basically talks about how our faith without works is dead. Like, we could be believing like, God, one day we're going to get here. I'm believing that this is going to come to pass. I'm believing that I'm going to take this on, or that you have this for me. But what are you doing to get there? Like, life don't stop happening just because you got a goal in mind. It's not gonna get easy. Like, it's gonna be an uphill battle most of the time to get to where it is that you want to be. It's gonna take some endurance. It's gonna take some blood, sweat, and tears. It's gonna take just some muscles, and we cannot just sit there and be like, oh, I believe. Baby, you ain't going nowhere with that belief if you ain't doing nothing with it. So yes, we've got to put works with that faith in order to obtain what it is that we're believing God for, or what we're trusting God for. So faith without works is dead. James 2:14-26. Read that passage, and in the comments, let me know how you feel about it and what your thoughts are about that passage. Okay, and so now that I'm done just kind of, chat, I'm going to jump into my list. Now, one thing that I always say, or that I've been saying lately, is that if you feel better, you do better. And that stuck with me. I told you in the last video that my husband asked me a question, and it really just kind of shook me a bit. And so after that, that's when that thought came, like, if you feel better, you do better. So I'm like, okay, God, right now I'm feeling real ugly. I'm feeling real, messy. I'm feeling real discombobulated or whatever. So how do I start to feel better? Because I know that when I start feeling better, I'm going to do better. So it really, for me, it just boiled down to self-care. Self-care. Simple self-care. And, excuse me. So I had to jump into my self-care mode and start thinking about and doing things that made me feel good. And yeah, let's talk about it. So, early wake-ups. Now, it's the catch-22 with that. No lie, it's the catch-22. Like, when I'm waking up, I'm not feeling it. But by the time I'm up and had my coffee, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm ready to just bust the devil head down. Like yes, like, come for me today. Come for me today. So yeah, early wake-ups, like, it's nice. It's really nice. Once I've had my coffee and that caffeine start getting in my bloodstream, I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Ain't nobody up. I don't hear no kids. It's just me and the Lord. This is nice. I like this. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. But so early wake-ups make me feel good. Initially, no, but by the time I'm up and with my caffeine, yes. Early wake-ups. So once the caffeine is rolling, then I open my word and I jump into the scripture, and I'm intentional with the time that I spend in the word. I do my best not to do those, let me read my scripture so I can go on with my day. I do my best to actually sit and meditate on what the word is saying, highlight points that are sticking out to me, just really sit in that time and space with the Lord and just let him have his way with me, and just start that morning, start that day off with him, because again, it makes me feel so good. I'm already up with my coffee, but now I'm sitting there with my Heavenly Father alone. I ain't fighting through no noise. I ain't fighting through managing kids or nothing. It's just me and him. And the mornings are so sweet. That's a whole nother video. But anyways, yes, intentional time in my word. And a lot of times, either after my word or just sometime in the day, I am very intentional about speaking in my heavenly language every single day. Every single day, I'm going to set aside some time to speak in my heavenly language, because I just feel like, Lord, in this little earthly body or whatever, with these little earthly emotions in this mind or whatever, I'm dealing with a lot, and I can't always get it out in English. it be stuff on my heart that I really can't even just get out there. So Lord, me and you, we gonna speak heart to heart. We gonna speak spirit to spirit, so I can release this stuff, get it off of me, and really just allow you to see my heart, allow you to see my spirit. Let's just have this conversation, this heavenly conversation. We don't belong here. If you belong to Christ, then you live up there with him. We're not earthly beings, we're heavenly beings living here on this earth. So a lot of times, yeah, he don't mind us talking, just in English like this or whatnot, but sometimes he want to talk heart to heart. He want to talk spirit to spirit. So we have to do that sometimes. And for me, I have to, if I'm going to go throughout this day, Jesus, I need you to hear what's on my heart. I need you to see my spirit. So let's have this, let's continue to build this connection. And so I always want to keep that connection going with him. Again, it makes me feel good, So just going along with all the things that make me feel good. We waking up early. We spending time in our word. We talking to the Lord spirit to spirit, and it just makes me feel good. That spiritual side, it makes me feel good. So that's part of what makes me feel good. Excuse me. All right, next. Every day I try to designate at least 5 to 10 minutes outside just to get some fresh air. That's it. I just feel like it don't feel good. Just like it don't even have to be outside in the burning hot, because we still in summertime right now. But like after I spent time in the word and I still got a little coffee left, or even if I don't have my coffee left, it'd be morning time, I go sit outside on the patio for a little while everybody in the world is almost still asleep. I just sit outside. I live in a townhome, so you see and you hear cars all the time, but it's so nice to come outside and not see really one car. You don't see nobody. Like it's like the earth is still asleep, and it's so nice. It feels so good. So I feel like I'm doing something for myself. I'm just, and get myself pumped and ready for the day, because I'm starting my day off with just feeling good. Now, if I can't get that time in the morning, I try to get it while the kids are asleep, for nap time or whatnot. I try to just find, it don't have to be long. I try to find 5 to 10 minutes to just sit outside. I could go for a walk. I could just sit on the patio, talk to the Lord, just look at his creation, admire it, or just sit in silence, but I'm outside getting some fresh air. Okay. I designate as well, I designate some quiet time for myself. Quiet time. Or special time. That's what I like. That's my special time. And right now, my special time is matcha. No, I love matcha. Like, I used to drink it a while ago, and I just recently got back on it, and I'm addicted. I'm addicted to it. It's awesome. So when the kids are having their nap time, I come sit right here at my table. I turn on me some good music, whatever your favorite playlist on Pandora is. I turn that on. I turn mine on. And I just sit here in silence, and I drink my matcha. And that's that. Or I find one of my favorite series or rom-com, or just one of my favorite series, and I just sit there and I laugh, laugh at something funny on TV, and just have a good time. We need to laugh more. That lightens us up as well, to laugh. So that's that. My matcha time is my special time. I look forward to it every day. I know every day at a certain time, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna have this matcha. Okay? Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. So naturally, I am a planner at heart. God has helped me not to go overboard in that area. So now I have balance. But with my intentions, you know, I always have intentions like call your friends, go hang out or whatnot. But with my kids here, I was like, I can't take these kids and go enjoy myself with my girlfriends. In this season, I am. And so, what I am learning to do is, like I said, I'm learning to not wait on a good day or to everything has aligned itself just correctly for me to go do this. Like, no. I've gone back to using my calendar, and I've written my friends on my calendar days. Now look, don't talk about me because I put my friends on the calendar. This helps me so that I don't lose touch. I don't want to lose my friends. Not saying that I would lose them because I feel like they just love me and I love them, but I want to be intentional about calling them, hanging out with them, you know, instead of allowing the days to take over. Now, a calendar and a planner helps me. If it's on my planner, if it's on my to-do list for the day, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I'm committed to what I wrote down on my to-do list in my calendar. And I want my friends to know basically that I thought about you ahead of time, that I put you on my calendar. I put you on my calendar. Like, I want to make sure that I spend some time with you this month. I want to make sure that I've talked to you this month. You know, I don't want my days to get so crazy and so just far gone that I don't stop to be like, hey, let me call so-and-so and check on her. Or let me schedule a date with my friends. Like I said, I was waiting for, oh, I got a babysitter today, or, you know, or just time that the kids are occupied so I can go out. Life is not always gonna just be just how you want it, for you to go do what you want to do. So in this here season, I'm packing up the kids. And my friends, y'all gonna help me take care of these little rascals. These little sweethearts. Y'all gonna help. They not bad kids. My kids are awesome. But it can still be overwhelming. Like, you want to just have your girl time. And granted, I will still have that alone time with my girls. But sometimes that might not happen. And I still want to see my girls. So my favorite two little people are coming along with me in this season. So, I'm very excited that I made up my mind for that, you know, to do that. So I've already called my friends and just say, hey, y'all, look, let's hang out. It's time to catch up. Let's do this. And if I don't have somebody to keep them, you know, if Kyrie has to work or whatnot, they coming with. All right? All right. So, but yes, schedule time with your friends. That makes me feel good. I miss them. I love them. I feel energized after I've hung out with them. Sometimes I'm an introvert, so sometimes I feel tired. But a part of me feels like, man, I feel good. I hung out with my girls. You know, just, it makes me feel good. But yeah, I schedule time with my friends. I'm learning to schedule time with my friends and put things on my calendar so that, like, okay, I'm committed to this calendar. I'm going to do it. Like, if I just say in my mind I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Like, I need to see it. Oh, this is something I need to do. So yeah, I'm back to putting things on my calendar and on my to-do list. Things that really mean a lot to me. People that really mean a lot to me. You are on my calendar and my to-do list. Okay? Let's see. So scheduling time with my friends, and I've already said that. So scheduling time with my spouse. Yes. Yo, we have been in a season for like 3 years, I want to say. We've been in a season, and it has not been the most comfortable. It has not been the most prettiest, but we here. And one thing we, me, him, we've got to, excuse me, just be intentional on just creating time for each other. So that's on my calendar as well. I've already just planned our day for this month. And not even just that date day. It goes beyond that time. Like, let's put the kids to bed, make sure they're in bed by a certain time so we can still have this amount of time with each other. Now, sometimes Kyrie may work late and he's super tired and he has to go back to work the next day super early. But I've still scheduled out some time this month, and I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go. So yeah, y'all be in prayer with me on that. I've scheduled out just different times throughout the month, outside of our regular date day, to just really be in each other's face. Let me look at you today. Let me see how you doing today. Just spend some time with each other. So, it's on my calendar. The Lord has released me to put things on my calendar again. But it's those things that mean the most to me. So yeah, my husband makes me feel good as a person, as a woman, as a wife, as a mom. He is that man. He is that man. So, yeah, just being with him, spending time with him makes me feel so good. So yes, that is definitely on the list of things that make me feel good. I did mention to you working out, even with the kids. Working out makes me feel so good. I be like, I'm gonna kick the devil butt. I'm gonna kick the devil butt. Yeah, come for me. I be all in. Yo, working out gives you so much energy for the day. And it just gives you like this natural high, and I love it. And I really do be like, yes, I'm going to kick his butt. Man. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I really do. Yo, the enemy makes me mad. So yeah, I talked to you all about working out with the kids. I'm not gonna always have a designated time to just really work on myself or just do things for myself. And so I'm learning to do in the midst of, in spite of. So that's that. Scheduling work days and scheduling rest days. Having a scheduled period makes me feel good. Now I know every day ain't gonna always be scheduled. But having certain days set aside for certain things, and also being open to interruption. Yeah, having a schedule, but just being open to interruption. So, like for instance, today was a work day. I shot a lot of content today. I did a lot of videos. I did a lot of pictures. Just a lot of creating today. So today was a work day, and I knew that ahead of time. So knowing things ahead of time helps me. Yesterday, today is Tuesday. Sunday we got back in town. And so Monday when Ava went to school, it was a cleanup day and an unpack day. Tomorrow is maybe like a laundry day. Just setting aside those days. That way I'm not trying to do everything in one day. I'm trying to do laundry. I'm trying to clean up, unpack. I'm trying to do content and all this stuff. Like, no. I realized that, hey, Jessica, you're overwhelming yourself. It's not just life, it's you too. And so, yeah, just to set aside certain times and certain days to just do things. That way I'm not just trying to cram it all together. So today was a work day. Sent out a ton of emails, just the whole shebang. It was work day. And once those work days are out of the way, then I know for sure I'm going to have rest days. You know, like I'm gonna have those days where, okay, I've done ABC, those things are done. Today I'm chilling, I'm resting today. So, scheduling rest and work days, but also being open to interruption. So that's that. And basically, altogether, self care. Just the things that make you feel good, do it. You feel better and you do better. And looking cute makes me feel better. I don't like putting in the time to do my makeup, but at the end, I'm like, oh, there she is. You know? And so, I'm sorry, I saw a bug. But, yeah, just put on your cute clothes. I used to wait for special days to put on my cute clothes, you know? Put on something cute every once in a while, you know? Do your makeup every once in a while. I told you I'm keeping these. I have made the decision to continue to get my nails done. It makes me feel good. You know, I can just, the rest of my outfit can be busted, but I can look down and be like, oh, that's cute. You know, just something that makes you feel good. I got my hair done. Now look, I'm locked up now, y'all. And I'm so freaking excited to be on this journey. So excited to see just where we go with it. I'm very, very excited. Look, I had enough to pull into these little things, and it's all twisted down. I had two down right here, but they was working my nerve and I need them out of my face. So I pinned them into these little twistings, and I have these down. But I can put them behind my ear like this, and then just give you, you know? So, but yeah, get your hair done. Just do something for you every once in a while. Like, as a mom, as a wife, like, we spend so much time just doing for everyone else that it's so easy to forget ourselves. Now, granted, look, I know I'm having this conversation with you all now, but it may be times that I forget. So it's a great thing that I'm recording this, because this is not just for you, but it's for me also, for me to come back and be like, she looked cute on that day. Let's try to get back to her. Oh, she's speaking truth. Let's take in what she's saying and put it into practice or whatever. So it's not just for you, it's for me. I'm not gonna be perfect every single day. I'm not gonna get it right every single day. But this here video is gonna help me to stay on track. So that's that. Yeah, I talked about putting on cute clothes, scheduling time for yourself. I use a planner, I plan ahead. That's helping me to be very, very disciplined as well. So yeah, that's my little spiel on being disciplined in my intentions. When I feel better, I do better. So lately I've been feeling good, you know, I've been feeling really good, and it has helped me to do better. It's allowed me to do better in a lot of areas of my life. I've been able to focus better. It's helped me to do better. So yeah, being very disciplined in my intentions. And so those things that you have set your mind to do, those goals that you have, those things that you're believing God for, just whatever it is that you're trying to do and that you're trying to obtain, just put some faith behind it. Let's put some action behind it. Let's put some steps behind it. Feel good. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, start doing that. And I guarantee that you're gonna do better once you start feeling better. So that is goal number one. Whatever it is that makes you feel better, start doing that like right now. Like yesterday, basically. So yeah, whatever that is, do it. I suggest making a list. It's easy to be like, you know, just sit there and think it out and be like, oh yeah, this makes me feel good. Let's make a list. Let's be intentional. I like to do this. I like to do that. I like to do this. This is what makes me feel good. This is what makes me feel good. And let's start trying to check things off of that list daily that makes you feel good. And then start showing up. Like, show up as the person that God created you to be. Like, how we gonna show up and say we gonna beat the devil head down, but we look just as ugly as he do? You know what I'm saying? He gonna take us for a joke. Like, no, we gotta show up ready, you know? But you show up ready when you feel ready. You show up ready when you feel good. So push past those feelings. Push past what it looks like right now. Push past what's been going on. Push past the noise. Push past the kids. Push past all of it and do the things that make you feel good. Now, women, I'm talking to you. Do those things that make you feel good, you know? Like all the way down to underwear, personal care, like just let's be intentional about making us feel good. And that way, when we taking care of everybody else, baby, we know that we done took care of us first, you know? So let's be intentional with that. Feel better, do better. All right? That is all I have to say today. I hope that this touched your heart. I hope this resonated with you. And if you thought about somebody that, you know, hey, this person might need to hear this. Oh, you know what? This person popped in my mind when she said this point. Send it to them. Like, we're not gonna keep all the secrets. We're not gonna gatekeep none of this stuff. We're gonna send it all out and try to help somebody, help our friends, help our sisters, whoever it is that you thought about doing this video. Send it to them and tell them I said hey. Okay? Tell them I said hey, and that I love them, and that God loves them. God loves you, and I'm forever praying for you. You know, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. The enemy is evil. He's so mean. You know, even when it comes down to making my content, I was just like, I don't feel it. I'm not feeling me. Baby, I had to really push past what I was feeling about myself and what was going on around me. And just like, I don't have no time. I don't have this. I had to push past all of that stuff because it's somebody that needs to hear you. You know, it may not be 3 million, 3,000 or whatever, but as long as we reach one soul, what more can we ask for? We reached a soul and we helped them, or we helped them to see God, or we helped them to see themselves the way God sees them. So that, don't fall for the trick of the enemy. You know, he gonna come to distract. He gonna come to make you feel certain ways or whatever. Don't allow him to distract you. Don't allow him to do none of that, because these last two videos, the last video and this video, he don't want to get out. And I know that. You know, I know that. I recognize that now. And I'm not gonna let him distract me any longer. You know, it's a few things that I've been doing lately, and I'm just like, I don't care what the enemy thinks at this point. I don't care what anybody thinks at this point. I'm here now. So yeah, I love you guys. I can't wait to see you all on the next video, and we will talk soon. Bye.